my gosh. Oh, big stretch.
Good morning, world.
Oh, I'm tired today.
Morning, guys. Let's get it.
Don't ask me why we choose 8 pieces of cucumber. It's normally 8 or 10, I don't know. I don't know why actually, I got a weird thing with numbers. But at the moment we've got ice cube, oh my god, the lemon juice going everywhere. We got ice cubes, we got cucumber, and we got lemon juice. And we're gonna add some cold water and get our face in here so we are fresh for the day. Okay guys, I'm gonna give you top secret piece of information now. This is my morning routine. So while we're letting the ice cubes and the cucumber and the lemon all just kind of get super cold, because that's what we need, I'm going to show you guys what I make in the morning. So just normal water, just a cup of water. I've already had a couple of glasses of water just by itself. So we're going to add in some creatine. That's step 1. We're also going to add in some BCAAs, Optimum Nutrition. I use the Cymex creatine monohydrate, and I'm using the Optimum Nutrition BCAAs. I will also put a little bit of pre-workout in. No, I won't put pre-workout. So guys, I bought these. These are electrolyte packs, which I started on them yesterday and I found absolutely amazing. Didn't find it this hard to get into it though. So that's the electrolytes in. And then last but not least, we're gonna add in a good old vitamin C as well, and let that do its thing. And then we're just going to knock it back, and you've got the electrolytes to wake you up, you've got the sodium in there to replace the hydration, you got the BCAAs to help you with the muscle repair, you've got creatine to also spark your mind awake as well in the morning. So yeah, it kind of got everything we need in there. So we're going to get this down us, then dip our face in the bowl, then we're going to get some breakfast sorted and get off to the gym. Keep it nice and simple for breakfast, guys. We got our frozen fruit right there. Then we're gonna add some tropical mixed granola. Always add too much. Every day I add too much. And we got some good old healthy seed mix. And then top it all off. You know how we do. Full fat! Full fat. Because we are not skimping any calories. It's winter. It's cold. We need that little layer of fat between our skin and our muscles. However,
It's going to be lean up time soon.
summer's gonna hit so fast. So yeah, this year we're gonna have abs for summer.
Hello to the camera, stop eating my own. There we go. What's that? You okay?
And finally, we are done. That was quite a good session, actually. Like I say, we did Stairmaster, treadmill. Basically, today was about moving around, stretching, mobility, fitness, that sort of stuff. Because being a natural person who's trying to do the bodybuilding way of doing it, yeah, it was much easier on the juice. I don't remember 10 years ago feeling this tired after a workout, but that means it's a good one. So, one thing I was thinking about when I was in the gym is, why are men so lonely? I didn't notice this issue when I was growing up. You know, maybe it's just because I was too young, but I think now at 31 years old, being able to be present, being able to be aware of people's energy and what they're doing, there's a lot of men who are not happy. They're not happy. That's one thing, but there's a lot of men who are lonely. And I want to speak on this because this is something personally that I have felt for a very, very, very long time. That really, no matter who I'm around, apart from immediate family, when I'm not around them, I do feel completely isolated and lonely. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys a few facts about loneliness to really try and highlight what I've noticed. So, in the United States and in the United Kingdom, a significant proportion of men currently report loneliness. Surveys find about 25 to 30% of men feel lonely frequently or often. That's a lot of men who are already, doing the more grueling jobs. I'm not trying to say men have got this massively difficult life and it's much more difficult than a woman, but men are doing the more grueling jobs. So I know if I was one of those 27% of men who felt lonely all of the time, then I would much rather be doing an easier job rather than going and doing a grueling job that makes you feel like crap and makes you tired anyway. A Nesta survey found 26% of men aged between 16 and 34 in England report feeling lonely at least some of the time. And in the US, about 25% of men aged 15 to 34, they're starting at 15 years old, people are starting to feel this, said they felt lonely a lot the previous day, significantly higher than the overall adult average. Globally, studies often show that nearly 1 in 3 men report feeling lonely regularly. That feeling of being lonely is so debilitating. Is that a word? It deabilizes? It doesn't allow, I'm making up words here. It doesn't allow you to be your best self. It doesn't allow you to put that 1% better each day. It is another barrier into finding happiness, as if we don't have enough already. And that feeling of being lonely is the most crushing and just saddest thing to a man that you can feel, especially when you're going through something and you haven't got anyone who you can pick up the phone to. You haven't got anyone who you can go and see. You're probably too affected by your mental health that you don't want to even find out what's fun anymore. Because I've been there. And it just makes you think, well, what's the point of anything? What's the point of breathing? What's the point of anything? What's the point of trying to be 1% better each day? And it's just a feeling which I wish men or women or anyone didn't have to feel. Because there's 8 billion of us. There's probably even more now. There's probably more. It's probably 9 billion. I'm completely making that up if it isn't. But, 8 billion, 7 billion, 9 billion, there's more than enough people to gain friendships, to gain relationships in any way, shape, or form. For 9 billion people on the planet, there is no reason why anyone, even one person out of all of those, should feel lonely. There is no reason. Unless it's obviously for something really bad, like you've done something really, really, really bad. Then you should just be tossed in a pit and left alone, and that's on you. We're talking real bad. My God, in the UK, the number of older men living alone, a major risk factor for loneliness, is projected to grow by about 65% by 2030. What? Huh? What? 65%? 65%. 65% of men are projected to be living alone by the year 2030. What? That's a problem in and amongst itself. Oh my God, man. That one shook me a little bit. 65, nah, that's scary. There's the connection between people is disappearing, and there's something or things making it disappear. And we have to get to the bottom of what that is. We have to. More than 1.2 million men over 50 in England already report isolation. A figure which is expected to rise as populations age. Men don't report shit. Men don't say anything. So if this amount of men are saying something, how many do you think aren't? Probably quadruple that. Genuinely, probably quadruple that. Because when I felt like that, I mean, I still get it now and again. I still feel it a little bit. But when you are feeling lonely, it's like, I mean, those people have actually reached out. That's probably a harder thing to do because you just feel confined. You feel like you're in a straitjacket in the tiniest space in the world. That's all you've got. Like you can't move. It cripples you, physically cripples you. And if you are dealing with it, I mean, I want to offer you the best piece of advice in the world, but the thing which worked for me was finding out and researching that we are social beings. Because I'm quite antisocial anyway. Not antisocial, no. I'm not antisocial. I'm not antisocial. I'm an introvert. There we go. That's the right word. I'm an introvert. I don't wander over to the crowd. If the crowd's not around me already, then I'm not really going towards it. I'd rather stay over here and watch from afar. I don't know where I was going with that. Where on earth was I going with that? Where was I going? Anyway. Yes, if you are dealing with this, we're back on track. If you are dealing with this, the only thing which helped me was researching that and knowing that it biologically in my DNA that I should be a social human being. So I am going against my biology, my makeup, by not being social. And then when I believed that because it was factual, it was the truth. If the truth is the truth to a man, it's the truth. Like there's no getting around it. It's the truth. So when I found that out, it literally was black and white. Like you're not doing what your body needs you to do to be happy. And as soon as I did become more social, start speaking to people randomly, start trying to build some connections in different places, things started to come together. It doesn't work. It doesn't fix the whole problem, but it starts to come together. That doesn't mean I've got 20 people who I can call on now, but it means I know some people who I could message or call, in a day where I'm having, a down mental health day. I could definitely do that and try and get some energy from them. Definitely. Would I have people to call directly and go and help me do hard things? No, I'd still have that one person, which I'm very lucky to have. But yeah, it fixes a bit of it gets you on the track. It gets you on the track of where you should be. So if you are dealing with loneliness, please, 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 please comment on, comment on 30 people's posts. Comment something nice, comment something encouraging, comment a good thing that you thought from that video, and watch when people start liking that comment and then people start replying and agreeing with you and you have discussions. It's fun. It dissolves the feeling of being lonely. Doesn't remove it, but it dissolves it for a very short time. And as someone who has felt that emotion, I want you guys to know it will get better. And that emotion actually made me 100% confident that tomorrow will be different. No matter what is going on, tomorrow will be different. And that's the courage that you've got to have. You can't fight loneliness with a victim mentality. You can't. You have to attack it. You have to try and physically do the opposite. And it's hard, but it's right here. You can start very easily right here. Put 20, 30 comments on different pages on good videos. Interact with people, speak to people. Next time you go out, say hello to someone. Say goodbye to someone. Say thank you to someone. Say that's a cool bag. That's a nice top. That's a cool hat. I really like your style. Just want to say, and you just keep it moving. when these things happen, it comes back around and things will change. So loneliness is a huge problem. It doesn't have to win. It wins at times. At times it's inevitable, but it doesn't have to win all the time. And those times when you can get a grip of it and fight it and do the opposite and be social and speak to people and interact and get outside in the fresh air, no matter if it's day, night, doesn't matter. As long as you're keeping safe and you're not doing anything to hurt anyone at all, you can beat it without medication. This video has helped in any way. Please leave a comment below, leave a like on the video, sub to the channel, because we're going to be doing these every single day. Lifestyle and an interesting, deep, meaningful question that can actually help men grow. Stick around if you like it, drop that sub. Have a magical rest of your day, no matter where you are. And just remember what I said, guys. If you're dealing with loneliness, try when it gives you the opportunity to give that one bit of effort in trying to be social, and it will come back around to you. Really try, and it will come back around. Guys, until the next video, peace.